checks in with the loyal viewers with the broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
The Clippers hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd.
And offensively as well as defensively, guys, they've been the better team in their first two meetings. I'm sure they know that a sweep of the season series is a real possibility.
I'm sure it's in the back of their minds here. They have owned this team so far, and they want to show that again.
For three, Booker. Sacramento again missing. The kick out to Westbrook. This one for three. LeBron grabs the miss.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Mirotic grabs the miss. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They grab their own miss. Pass to Mirotic. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Sabonis with the steal. For three, Booker. Good on the triple. Booker's got himself on the board with three there.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Hernangomez in the corner. Stolen by Weber. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Weber. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Good job from Valanciunas there to shrug off the defender and finish the play.
Mirotic. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Sacramento shooting their first free throw this game. Well, you see Mirotic, and at times, Steve, he seems unstoppable, and at other times, he just can't seem to get anything going.
You know, he's one of the streakier players in the entire league. At this point, it's just who he is as a player. Hopefully, that can change.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Another three for Sacramento.
And, guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Makeable shot for him. Number gets called, and he goes ahead and delivers.
And here's Westbrook. After the three-pointer from Jonas Valanciunas. Pass to Hernangomez. Takes the three. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic. A championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. A great career as an NBA coach.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to Fareed. The Clippers grab the miss. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston. But he's staying put in L.A. for the revamp.
A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in making the Clippers a destination franchise.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Asserting his will offensively. Valanciunas taking over.
Pass to Bryant. No good that time. Excellent D there from Mirotic. To the inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Kings have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Now, here is Weber. And Fareed sends it back. And that one drops.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Now, here's James. Following the miss by Kenneth Fareed.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Clippers, they signed Doc Rivers to an extension this summer. With all the roster changes, good to have that stability on the sideline. And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
No good from Hernangomez.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Olynyk. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's LeBron with the drive. LeBron is doubled. Clippers leading by 4. For 3. That shot off the mark.
Just hasn't had his night, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
It's stolen by Smith. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
They get it back to the left side wing. Lynn's shot is off. Shamet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So often when a player comes off injury, he's placed on a conservative minutes restriction. Usually it's the trainers that put that, the doctors that will tell the coaches what they can and cannot do. Do you think there's more of that now than when you were playing?
Totally, Kevin. I look back and think about when I played, the injuries you have. Usually coaching staff, trainers, they ask, are you ready to go? I wouldn't say 100%, but are you ready to resume the amount of minutes you played? And you couldn't answer that, it pretty much kept you out. But I think nowadays, just like you said, it's more of limiting your minutes, having these minute restrictions, get you ready to play. definitely more than when I played.
Medical staff has a very large voice in this, and it continues that way.
Yes.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Los Angeles calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Randall. Basket good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Monroe. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by James. Carroll, no one around him. Offline with his 3. The Kings trail by 12. And that one drops for him.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open. And for Lynn, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option. You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
James. The 3. And Jang gets it to go. Jang's got 5.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
And with Lynn, he made a point upon returning from injury, saying he will not change how he plays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys, they'll shy away from contact after experiencing a torn patella like Lynn did, but he knows that he is at his best going at defenders and absorbing that contact. He said he'll try and be more aware of how he lands, but has no plans of changing his game.
Poor timing on that play causes the turnover.
So the Kings call timeout, their first.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Smitty, you're looking around the league right now. Certain players extremely smart. Which guys do you think will make the transition the easiest from player to coach?
You know, some guys that stick out. Chris Paul, I think Mike Conley, LeBron James, obviously. Those guys, they just stick out. You can see their coaches on the floor, Draymond Green. They just have a way because they have those leadership qualities, and also they play the game the right way. They have such a good understanding and a good feel. Those are some of the guys that stand out for me.
That was a good list. You're right.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Sabonis. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Here's Randall. Shoots over Mirotic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
No good from Booker.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Here's Randall.
And that's his fourth foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Arcidiacono. Clock at 4. Booker with it. James covering. Count that bucket. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And that one's good. James.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
Here's Arcidiacono. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Look how assured Mirotic is, pulling the trigger immediately.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Lets it go from 14. Mirotic gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Clippers leading by 17. Here's LeBron. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Second chance shot. And he drops that one in. James left side. That one good for 2. James has got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, he has speed, power, skill. LeBron fearsome attacking the rim.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 14-point lead. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Westbrook with it. Pass to Mirotic. Randall grabs the board.
The open mid-range jump shot. He knows he has to hit that one.
Comes up empty down low.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
And Russell Westbrook. He is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but I think Westbrook may be in that conversation.
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fire, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
Here's Carroll. The shot that time, not on target. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. Here's James. He's got 18.
And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
Randall. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Carey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Mirotic. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 13 points for Nikola Mirotic.
When Mirotic gets free beyond the arc, he is letting it fly. Just a knockdown shooter who loves stroking the 3-ball.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Timeout called by the Kings. Smitty, looking back in your career, what's the most pressure you've felt in a game?
You know, I think the most pressure, you love to be in those games. I think that's when you strive. I think the most pressure I ever felt, and it wasn't a playoff game, Kevin, or a championship game. It was that very first game as a rookie, because that game you had nothing to compare to, and it was everything you dreamed about. And that first game, you were finally saying, for me, I couldn't get it out of my head. This is my first NBA game. So I think that was the most pressure game I've ever played in.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
In a wide open look for Lynn. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Master Olynyk. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Kelly Olynyk comes from a basketball family in Canada. His mom was a scorekeeper for the Raptors. His dad coached at Toronto University and actually cut Steve Nash from the junior national team. Wow.
Back to James. Smith on the wing. And Bryant slams it in.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Pure hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Here's Lynn, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lynn's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now with Kelly Olynyk, one of those kids who played guard but hit a big growth spurt in high school. Next thing you know, Smitty, he's a 7-footer with perimeter skills.
And he's not bad, Kevin, inside as well. He can score at all 3 levels.
Here is Lynn. The Clippers getting the bucket. It's deflected.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
And yes, it's good. Weber's got 18 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Back to Bryant. And Fareed sends it back. Here's Anunoby. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Anunoby's got his second bucket.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Burks with the steal. Outside, Lynn. Inside, Fareed. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
You can see the precision passing of Lynn on full display there. So talented at running the pick and roll and getting the ball over to his man.
Back to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Fade away. Got a piece of it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, reason why they have found their shooting stroke. Their offense is clicking.
Here's Lynn. And the rejection by James. Seven seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Smith. Here's Bryant. No good. And so it's the loss. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Los Angeles leading by 9. Olynyk with the steal. Sacramento moving it around. To the paint. It's stolen by Carroll. Goes up. And finished off by LeBron.
If you're the defense, you have to get back. LeBron, a monster out in the open court.
Inside. Pass to Burks. No good with the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Ron right side. Here's the 3. The rebound by Arcidiacono. The Kings trail by 11. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Timeout. And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Some guys, they just know how to get away with it, and some don't.
Timeout called by the Kings. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the Flames, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen to Dave Yeager's huddle with his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Evan?
Thank you, David. Booker trying to free himself up. And Mirotic throws it down.
Tough to slow down Nikola Mirotic. Once he gets going, he can hurt you in a number of ways.
Randall with the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 13.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Now here's Westbrook. Following the miss by Nikola Mirotic. And he can't bank that one in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Carter outside. Lets it fly. Weber can't hit.
Well, this is what happens when you're a threat down low. You attract a lot of defensive attention.
And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Los Angeles calls timeout. Some guys are leaders from day one, but there are some guys it takes a while, Steve, to grow into that role. And I'm sure you've seen him.
Yeah, I love Victor Oladipo. I think he took on that role. Also, Kyle Lowry's done a nice job. Al Horford is becoming more of a vocal leader. He's kind of a quiet leader. A lot of those guys, you can see their personalities just changed from when they started into this league, and year by year they've gotten better.
And the Clippers making a change here. Shamet pass to Randall. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Randall. Now here's Bryant. Covered by Mirotic. Bryant can't get it to go. It's stolen by Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Is it any surprise that he's been hitting everything out there? You want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
They grab their own miss to the inside. Mirotic's shot is off.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that look like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That's a 2 from Smith. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Clippers lead by 15. Down low. Here's Mirotic. It's tipped. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. And that'll be his third foul so far. Clippers leading by 15. Pass to Bryant. Wide open. Here's Randall. It's blocked. And now Sacramento on the break. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 10 points for Devin Booker.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
That one goes in.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball. That'll make you very popular amongst your teammates. As solid as he's been, they're still behind. He needs help.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. The Kings trail by 12. Left side, Westbrook. Out to the wing. For the three. Booker with no one around. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Booker's got it back down to within single digits for Sacramento. First free throw is good, and that will push the lead to double digits. And the Clippers making a change here. Both free throws good from Randall. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Westbrook. It's stolen by Carroll.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Julius Randle.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.